around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad world.
It's even weirder. So I'm taking you with me. We're going to react to the wildest, funniest, and most random stuff in my feed decides to throw at me. No filters, genuine reactions. Just going down the rabbit hole together. So here's how the schedule is going to look moving forward. You're going to get these algorithm reaction episodes a few times a month to keep the energy flowing. But don't worry, the classic interviews aren't going anywhere. I'm still committed to bringing you at least one solid Basement Made podcast interview every single month with the guest you guys want to hear from. So we've got reactions, we've got interviews, and we got a whole lot of Basement Made energy. So I hope you guys are ready to take this trip. Enough talking, let's get to the madness.
Basement Made Podcast presents My Algorithm Reactions, hosted by me, Freddie Robbins II. Down the rabbit hole we go. Let's see what the feed serves up next.
Alright, well I guess it's time to get right into the videos. Let's go.
My ADHD kicking in, I'ma make these white folks listen to this melanin.
Heliocentric. Gotta get real high to see the curve.
Well, I woke up and I like myself today, so your like is extra. My job is to like me first. Well, I woke up and
Like, I don't want to hang out. I don't want to talk. I don't care about what you're doing. I don't care about any of those things because it's like, for what? I'm trying to do something. We on a time clock. Every day we wake up, we getting closer to an expiration date. You think I got time to play with somebody? I don't.
You're always on the clock, bro.
So what I suggest to people, cut off anybody and keep moving. Cut them off and keep moving. They dead weight. Like, if it ain't no value, I'm getting away from you, bro. And that's just that. Like,
I want a woman that can make me be a better man. It's gonna provoke me to be the best version of me. That's the kind of woman I want. I want a woman that want me. She don't need me. I want a woman.
So what do you guys think so far about the clips? It ain't really reached a rabbit hole yet, but trust me, we're getting there. We are gonna get there. But can't always be doom and gloom sometimes it got to be light. And light.
I quit my job and you called me crazy. I started a business and you said it was stupid. And that business, it went under and you said I told you so. So I started another one and you said some people just never learn. But that business took off. And now you are coming after me because of my privilege? But maybe you're right. Maybe I am privileged. Because if I was born with your attitude, I never would have made it either.
Right.
I quit my...
Rapping is fucked up right now. That's why I don't even like making music, because I don't even like being around them type of motherfuckers. I don't want to be around a nigga with 100 niggas with guns. I'd rather be around 100 bitches. Some of these niggas act like they don't like bitches. They just want to hang with niggas, hang with guns, and pop perks. That shit not cool. Who the fuck want to be high with niggas all day? If I get high, I want to be high around hoes.
Before God ever next levels you, he separates you. You're not alone. You've been separated. Now listen, God separates us for 3 reasons. Number 1, anytime God separates you, it's because I want to give you the tools necessary for your destiny. That's the first reason I've separated you. You're not alone, boo-boo. You've been separated. The second reason that God separates you is because I want you to clearly know my voice. And you're surrounded by too many voices to where you can't hear my voice from the coach's voice, to your friend's voice, to your bae's voice, to your mama's voice. I'm gonna keep on going till y'all get it. I need you to know my voice. So I'm gonna put you in a season where I could train you and teach you how to know my voice. Because where I'm taking you, you're gonna have to know when I say stop. And for where I'm taking you, you're gonna have to know when I say move. Because when I say move, you need to move just like that. Before God.
You kill my homeboy, so I gotta avenge that. Black mask, and I know it was that. I went through a lot to get you, so I know I won't miss you. I'm killing whoever with you. Yeah. Ever the deity that guides my life. Dear Lord, don't let me die tonight. Put this my shell before I wake. I'll accept my fate when I committed sin. My heart was in the right place. I did what I did to put food on my plate. So when they come for me, keep me safe. I see dead people coming out of their grave, wiping dirt off their shirt, still walking around the earth, watching they devil get dirt, climbing out of their grave, wiping dirt off their shirt, still walking around the earth. I see dead people.
Sometimes your talent outweigh your surroundings for sure.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. Listen carefully to the sound of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad, and the still
only married for 30 days at that moment. And I didn't know 11 days later I would lose my wife. So my job, we won't all, because I realize that death is a thing that happens in life. It's not a thing that happens to life. So my job is to go and tell everyone that is living to make life count. Make it count. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. And as you breathe today, when was the last time you took a big, deep breath? As I pulled my wife's monitor off and she took her last one, right now, take a deep one. Let it out. As long as you have that in your body, you got the Brady effect. That at any moment, I got time on the clock. I can come back at any moment. I know things happen in my life, but I can make a change at any moment. Well, I came here today to tell you, to encourage all of you that's going through a difficult time, that trouble don't last always. That I've never seen a cloud sit over one person's house for a long time. This too shall pass. It has to. But my job today to tell you all while you're here to endure this thing. We've been made to endure the night, for our joy will come in the morning.
People avoid you when they did you dirty because they're trying to create a delusion to not feel so terrible for how they treated you when they know you didn't deserve it. Just think about it for a second. How guilty would you feel about purposely hurting an innocent person who's done nothing but try to love you the best they can? You wouldn't be able to live with that. But if you were this big bad villain that did nothing but hurt their feelings and abuse them, well, it's a lot easier to not care all that much about how you treated them. That's why they discredit you and forget about every good thing you've done for them, and they only focus on a magnified version of every mistake you've ever made. They turn you into a bad guy because you don't have to feel bad about hurting a bad guy. That's how insanely immature these people are. They think if they just tell themselves some twisted story about who you actually are and how you treated them, that's just going to automatically absolve them from any accountability. And to keep it all together, they'll block you, they'll change their number, they'll change cities, friend groups. They starve you of any opportunity to prove their delusion wrong, because deep down, they already know you will prove it wrong. They know none of it's true. And you know what the craziest part is? They actually think by putting all of that effort into hiding from you and avoiding accountability and convincing themselves of this delusion, they think they're winning. They think that makes them powerful. But again, instead, they chose to burn that bridge. They'll stay in this toxic cycle and spend decades running from the pain and destruction they cause to everyone good in their life. They'll constantly be depressed and anxious because their subconscious is tormented from everything they've done, until one day they won't be able to run from it. By then, it'll be way too late to fix it. People.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Character, but they don't want you to be a real person. Right.
Yo, if you're still here, go ahead and press that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you. Also, go to basementmadeonlinestore.com and get some merch. Put it in the comments and we'll put you in the next video with your merch.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get real, everybody, but they want you to be real in front of the camera to sell tickets. But don't be real in real life. That's true. They want you to play a real character, but they don't want you to be a real person.
Here's my advice to you today. Walk away from the 97%. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act like they act. Don't go where they go. Don't specialize in what they specialize in. Throw away the blame list they cling to. Start you a new life. Here's...
There are three angels named in the Bible: Michael, Gabriel, and Lucifer. Two of them are still in place, one is not. Jesus said one of them fell like lightning. He saw Satan fall like lightning. He had instruments on the inside of him. He could sing better than everybody you know put together. But instead of the worship coming through him, he wanted it to come to him. So God had to kick him out, because nobody can handle worship but the living God. And nobody is worthy of worship but the living God. The reason why the enemy hates you so much is because you and I get to worship God out of choice. He failed once and got kicked out. We fail all the time, and he still wants to hear from us.
I'm not right, I'm not left, I'm not Republican, I'm not Democrat, I'm not libertarian. I'm a human f***ing being that wants the best for the rest of the human beings, and I want some common f***ing sense. And I want to be left alone, I want to pay low taxes, I want to be able to go build things and prosper and get all the things that have been promised to me in the Constitution of this country. That's what I want. And until people wake the f*** up and stop identifying with left or right, Republican, Democrat, black, white, gay, straight, all the shit, until we figure that out and stop doing that, we will continue to be abused by these people who hold the power. I'm not right.
I am only a child, yet I know if all...
That last clip was true, but this next clip, even truer.
Yet I know if all the money spent on war was spent on finding environmental answers, ending poverty, and finding treaties, what a wonderful place this earth would be. At school, even in kindergarten, you teach us how to behave in the world. You teach us not to fight with others, to work things out, to respect others, to clean up our mess, not to hurt other creatures, to share, not be greedy. Then why do you go out and do the things you tell us not to do? Do not forget why you are attending these conferences, who you're doing this for. We are your own children. You are deciding what kind of world we are growing up in. Parents should be able to comfort their children by saying, everything's going to be all right. It's not the end of the world, and we're doing the best we can. But I don't think you can say that to us anymore. Are we even on your list of priorities? My dad always says, you are what you do, not what you say. Well, what you do makes me cry at night. You grown-ups say you love us, but I challenge you, please, make your actions reflect your words. Thank you.
Now.
God is great.
Is it that simple?
God is great. Don't get no simpler than that, bro. You can know it all you want, but until you got to pick up that cross that you can't carry, and he picks it up for you and carries you and the cross, then you know.
Barack and I were raised with so many of the same values. Like, you work hard for what you want in life. That your word is your bond, that you do what you say you're gonna do.
My parents impressed on me the values that you work hard for what you want in life. That your word is your bond, and you do what you say and keep your promise.
That you treat people
I'm not saying not to do that,
with dignity and respect, even if you don't know them, and even if you don't agree with them.
That you treat people with respect. They taught and showed me values and morals in their daily life. That is a lesson that I continue to pass along to our son. And we need to pass those lessons on to the many generations to follow.
And Barack and I set out to build lives guided by these values and to pass them on to the next generation, because we want our children and all children in this nation to know that the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work hard for them.
Because we want our children in this nation to know that the only limit to your achievements is the strength of your dreams and your willingness to work for them.
Here in law enforcement, I actually joined the Brotherhood of Freemasons.
Yeah, how'd you get into that? How'd you get into that?
And you know, a lot of cops are involved with that.
Really?
Oh yeah, it is. It's a thing that I'm not saying you must do, but 95% of them do. You know what I mean?
So this actually exists?
Yes, it does. It's the occult. It's nothing to be messing with.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Down the rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, I became a master mason. Okay. I mean, the highest you go is 33rd, but okay. Even at 32nd, see, from the ranks of 30th to 33, which is 3, that's when they divulge the actual truth to you. In order for you to be a Shriner, you got to be a Mason. For you to be a Knights Templar, you got to be a Mason. And the more you go up in that pyramid, and the highest you could go is a Rothschild.
Right.
They're the highest of the highest.
Really?
Yeah, they're the satanic children of Satan.
Wow.
They actually sit on the table and they have a special chair for Satan right there. And he comes and talks to these family members, and they're the ones that, the shaking and bakers, I call it.
Now, this all has to do also with the those people who go out into the wood and they burn that wood in an hour and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, you talking about those, the Illuminati.
Illuminati, okay. So
Right.
this has to do with them?
Oh, yeah, you have to be a Freemason to be that. All the presidents were Freemasons.
Okay.
A small portion weren't, but they were Jesuits. This is the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, even the Pope, everything is controlled by the white and black Pope.
Yeah.
So black and white, which is a white and black tie here and long.
Well, did you know the government will give you an extra $1,000 a week, every week, to start your own?
We still have DVDs, and people still get them because when they lock this internet up, ain't nobody streaming nothing. Streaming was created for real-time editing. The reason we're all into streaming, the reason why they took the hard drive out of the Apple TV, the reason why they don't want you with content is because they want to be able to alter content. See, if you're streaming, it's on their server, not yours. You don't own it. You don't even have it. That's why they sell a computer now, the fastest computer out right now, and the hard drive is tiny. Why you only give me 128 gigabytes? And if you want more, you got to pay thousands of dollars.
Absolutely.
Why are they doing that? Because they want it in the cloud. Because two things happens if it's in the cloud. One, they have it. And the other thing is, they learn it. Metatron don't know. He's not omniscient. He's not like God or whatever. This demon spirit has to learn.
They need our voices, our images,
Dude, it's us. We're all cyborgs. There's a digital version of all of us in the hands of the enemy. He's created it from our uploads. He's showing all your birthdays. He's showing everything you do. He's learning. How else would the devil be omnipresent? He wants to be like God. The internet makes him omnipresent.
That's crazy.
Who runs the world? Currently, there's an oligarchy that's really hard to pinpoint of who's actually calling the shots. And it really is a secret society that is governing the country. Who they are is a mystery. We have some idea. That's people like Anna Applebaum, Victoria Nuland.
Staying silent while people are dying.
Obviously, Valerie Jarrett. They do not believe in borders. They do not believe in the welfare of the American people. They certainly don't believe in God. They are financed and funded by an even higher and billionaire oligarchy of George Soros.
I cannot and do not look at the social consequences of what I do.
Of people of that ilk. Who runs the world?
In 1960, this is what a homemaker might have worn while shopping at the supermarket. For $50, her shopping cart included rib roast of beef, hamburger, pork chops, bacon, chicken, tuna fish, a ham, a turkey, all kinds of fruits and vegetables, including 1 head of lettuce, 2 loaves of bread, and 5 pounds of coffee. In 1960, you could get a house that looked like this one for about $17,000. You might also have had a top-of-the-line Ford Thunderbird like the one in this old TV commercial for $3,700. Things changed by 1970. Remember the miniskirt. The shopping cart did not include any bacon, any ham, or a few other items, but it still had 1 head of lettuce, 2 loaves of bread, and 5 pounds of coffee. For $17,000 in 1970, you could buy about 3/4 of this new house, and the $3,700 car would not be top of the line. By 1980, the change has been dramatic and traumatic. The shopping cart is a different type and has less and less. No sirloin steak, no rib roast, no pork chops, no bacon, no chicken, no ham, no turkey, and fewer staple items. Although there is 1 head of lettuce, 2 loaves of bread, and 5 pounds of coffee. This year, your $17,000 will buy only 1/4 of that house, and this year, your $3,700 will pay for only one of the least expensive cars. By 1990, this may be what you'll be wearing, but it is certain that if inflation continues at about 10% a year, that for $50, you will carry from the grocery store only 1 head of lettuce, 2 loaves of bread, and 5 pounds of coffee. Your $17,000 for a home will buy only a small fraction of just 1 room. If you could afford the entire house, it would cost about $250,000.
90s.
And if inflation continues, the money you could have bought a Thunderbird for in 1960 will buy you this motorcycle. In 19...
Okay, I'm L-R-E-E, friendly bitch free, entertaining broke niggas while you talking to me. That's why you S-I-N-G-L-E again, cause you wanna be a hoe with your little dog ass friend. O-P-R-O-K.
You may not want to dance on TikTok, but I'm not asking you to dance. I'm asking you to pay attention to what's actually happening here. And we're just starting. The blockchain is here. Every contract in the world in 15 years is going to be on the blockchain. It's how you're going to do business. So what, are you going to do the same thing you did with the internet, which is fight it until you succumb to it and left all that opportunity on the table? Do you understand in 1996, 90% of my conversations was trying to convince somebody would buy anything on the internet? When the stock market crashed in 2000 with internet stocks and every article was, see, the internet's a fad. 50% of my conversations were trying to convince people that the internet wasn't a fad. Technology doesn't care about your feelings or how hard you worked to build your little moat locally on reputation. It just comes along and destroys.
So what do you guys think about Mike? What's his name? Gary V. That's his name, Gary V. Might be telling the truth.
What's that? Oh, they've invented contacts that can now see things that the naked eye can't see, as well as see in the dark? Tell me more. Yeah, what's happening is they're putting the contacts in and they're seeing weird creatures that they can't see with the naked eye, which is freaking them out, so they don't know if they want to release them yet until they can just only see in the dark. That's awesome. The testers of these contacts said that they saw creatures that looked dark and had glowing eyes, as well as long fingers. Okay. The testers said that they could actually see super well in the dark, but what was strange is they could close their eyes and still see through their eyelids, even in the dark. Many of them had to stop testing them because of the things they were seeing and how creeped out they got. One of them also said that one of these dark creatures leaped forward at them and went through their body, they said. I like that. What's that? Oh.
When you curse... You guys ever heard of the Dyson vacuums? Yeah, change the word vacuum for glass. Check that out.
Curse the chosen, you're signing your own spiritual death notice. Let that marinate. Because when you curse the chosen, you're not just fighting them, you're fighting God's favor on their life. When someone is chosen, they walk with divine protection. Every attack, every lie, every attempt to destroy them becomes return to sender. You can't curse what God has already blessed. You can't block what's divinely assigned. And you certainly can't destroy destiny that has been written before time began. Are the chosen tested? You bet. They get betrayed, misunderstood, and even isolated. But every setback only elevates them higher because their pain is their training ground. When you curse the chosen, you do it at your own peril because you're revealing your festering envy and spiritual blindness, sowing seeds that will backfire on you. Because here's the divine law. You can't touch what God has anointed. When you understand that, you'll stop competing with them and start learning from them.
Y'all might as well. That was pretty good. I think I'm gonna move this over here. See if I can get it to still stand. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna move that over there a bit. More on that to come. If you'd like to purchase that, I'll have more information at the end of the video.
Well, just fire me. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know how the fuck I did some dumbass shit like this. But yeah, this might be my last motherfucking day.
Devil, why do people seem to change when they get money?
They don't change, child. Money just takes their masks off. Poverty is the perfect camouflage. When a person has no power or resources, they look humble, kind, simple. But once you give them opportunity, you'll see who they really are. A coward hiding behind things, or a leader who can hold power without losing their head. Money doesn't make anyone stronger, it only amplifies what's already inside. If someone is empty, wealth turns them into a pretend king. If someone has a backbone, money becomes their army. Wealth doesn't corrupt people, it simply reveals their true face.
Devil.
My homeboys will get you, pay you on the 33rd. Have me slurring on my words. Undertake my home.
This shit gives superpowers. So. Oh shit, can I hold? With that being said, I love y'all. It's all love, man.
Can I hold it?
Put your face into it. And just see what it looks. We got your song. Everybody that puts this on, they put their soul inside of this though. Yeah. You'll see though in a few days.
Yo.
Man, be careful out here. That guy Skrilla, he's the one that came up with all that 6'7" stuff with your kids. Be careful. I rebuke anything to do with whatever that brings, man. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. They pushed it too much. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section below.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but it's coming. Like this, you shouldn't live in fear, but like the nightmare is going to get turned up like times 10. And it would be my suggestion to start weaning yourself away from these nightmare boxes and start learning how to go without. I went to a job yesterday and bro, I walked inside a building. It's bigger than a football field. It's bigger. And there's two more right beside it the same size. And those are the small buildings. It's coming. Whatever you imagine, and it's gonna be here soon. That's not meant to scare you, but me personally, it's not gonna be stopped. I'm gonna build it, and while I'm building it, I'm gonna try to cut out my little piece and dip out. Because, oh man, I would suggest people get right in their faith and know who they're talking to. If I'm just some random on the internet, but if you find this and you're not already doing it, it would be my suggestion to start eating right, to start working out, to start reading especially history, and stop worrying about left versus right or climate change or what the politics. Like, just stop worrying about it and start getting yourself right. Stuff is crazy. Also, what I'm doing is my son will not have technology for a long time. I would suggest that if you have children, either take it away or don't introduce them to it. It's massive. And this is just one site. They're going to be popping up all over the place. Just specifically here, I know of 4 of them, and they're all equally as big. Huge. That's the morning thought. You guys.
Well, that's it, folks. What have we become as people? And more importantly, where are we going? Well, that's all we got for going down the rabbit hole today. The last video I'm going to show you is where to buy this at basementmadeonlinestore.com. And here's a video of it in action.
Happy 2024, Happy New Year. This will probably get me unalive by 2025. Here is just a few ways this flat earth display disproves the globe. Use a flashlight to prove the sun is local. This is what happens from March to September. This is what happens from October to February. This also shows how time dials work. Look closely. Time dial displayed working. I will challenge anyone to do any of these demonstrations on a globe. All you need is a globe, a flashlight, toothpicks for sundials, and a bottle of water. Take all the time you need. I'll wait. And of course this holds water level. None of these demonstrations can be duplicated on a globe. Buy your flat earth display today, scan here. Or visit Basement Made online store at www.basementmadeonlinestore.com. Stay woke, earth is flat.
Basement Made Podcast presents My Algorithm Reactions, hosted by me, Freddie Robbins II. Down the rabbit hole we go. Let's see what the feed serves up next.
Oof. That was a crazy trip down the rabbit hole. Well, that's all for this time, guys. But until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to support our store at basementmadeonlinestore.com. And thank you for watching the Basement Made Podcast. Peace.
All around me are familiar faces. Worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world.